Hello, everybody. It's the 17th of February, and it is 3:53. You guys, a while back, I told you when I was in a gym working out when I first, started, when I knew that I was called for what I'm doing, and the ambulance that came to in front of the window when I was on that treadmill working out. I seen it stopped right in front of the window in front of me and behind the last car from an accident that happened way up the street. I'm going to say almost the distance of a football field. And it stopped right in front of my window where I was at. And the lights got my attention right in my eyes because I was lifted up on this treadmill in an upward angle like I was running up a hill till I had it. And I immediately looked down at my machine to see how long I had been on it, and it said 44 minutes and 44 seconds. Then as the ambulance went around that car that was stopped in front of my window, I looked at the tag and it said 44-TBU. Well, I've noticed since I've been where I'm at now, and I'm right by an Air Force base in Mississippi, and I've noticed all the tags. I see 44 on them. I don't know what that means. If this is like the 44th town in the state or what. Or if this is like the 44th county in the state, I'm not sure, but I see the 44 on a lot of the tags here. I'm not sure what that is. I see the sticker on the bottom where it says the month and the year, but there's another sticker on top of it that says 44. I'm not sure what that means, but I see them all over the place. But anyhow, you guys, you seen where I shared my dream last night where I told you everybody had, like, even the men that were like, they were idols, like basketball players, stuff like that, but they were like wearing wigs with red in it. And I think that means that they're probably damned. And all the women had that on, and they were all immorally sexual, having sexual acts going on, and like an orgy, okay? And I was there witnessing all this. But anyhow, after that dream, I woke up and I prayed about it, and I said, Lord, I'm not sure why I seen this, what the purpose of this was. I said, but Lord, hide these images from my eyes. I don't want to see this perversion and stuff like that. And but I guess it comes with the territory. You know what I mean? With what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. So anyhow, I went back to sleep, and then I immediately had a dream where I was someplace else, and I seen huge teeth, like false teeth, if you sat them down, and they were huge. I'm going to say they were real big. They were probably about as tall as I am, but they're, real big, wide. And then the letters USA on the top of the teeth. And I asked him, and it was an Indian there, an Indian man. And I asked him, I said, what does this mean? And he told me, he goes, it's going to be chomped, like bitten into or something, chomped. That's what he said, chomped. Okay, somebody said it sounds like gashing of the teeth. Okay, now, I don't know why they don't just say that when I ask him what this is, but he's telling me America is going to be chomped. Okay, so I looked up gashing of the teeth, okay? Now there's a lot of them, okay? A lot. You're going to see right here, all of them right there, okay? There's a whole lot. I got a couple of them I put stars by, that I wanted to read for you guys right now. Okay? There's a lot of them there. They all have to do with gashing of the teeth. Well, the one that I wanted to go to is in Psalms 112:8. The wicked shall see it and be grieved, and shall gash with his teeth and melt away. The desire of the wicked shall perish. It's going to be extremely hot. Remember how I said the fever and heat? And then we who have been watching, who have been chosen, separated, I said we're blessed. We are very blessed. Because I'm going to tell you something. To meet that Indian and him talk to you and tell you something, it's a blessing to know that, he would tell me what's about to happen to the people here, to this nation, okay? To not be a part of it, but to be told as the warning that's about to happen to it. In other words, he knew that I was there to give a message, okay? All right. They're going to perish, my friends. They're going to perish. I spent all this time doing what I'm doing, Then I'm here in this town. I knew 44, the Lord showed me on that car tag, 44 TBU. Now here I am someplace in Mississippi. I think water's going to come through here and split this place wide open, man. That's what I think. Right here where I'm at, man. It's going to be remember I told you I seen a flood coming through here in a dream that I had? Huge. A lot of water, actually. That's another thing. You guys remember that dream a while back? Those of you guys that have been here for a while. Now, I'm in Lamentations. Now, I've also been seeing the number 222 a lot. Now, on my book, Lamentations, you can see it. 222, huh? Well, I've been seeing that a lot. I had a tag pull up next to me with 222. And now here I am on 222 on Lamentations 16, okay? This is chapter 2, verse 16. Now, my Bible is different, okay? The page numbers and stuff. It's a King James Bible, but my numbers are going to be different than yours, and I believe these numbers are meant for me when I see them, okay? And I'm not doing prophecy by numbers. I'm doing what the Lord reveals to me. And that's probably the page numbers that he's telling me to look up, I guess, That's the only thing I can think. Because it sure is, showing up. But anyhow, all thy enemies have opened their mouths against thee. They hiss and gash the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly this is the day that we looked for. We have found, we have seen it. Now, I've had people call me up on the phone. Even when my other phone, what I had with Verizon, when I had an account with them, I had people call me up when that phone was shut off. And then they'd get out and they'd hiss like a hissing noise. Like, tss, tss, something like that. They hissed. Just like it says, they hissed at me. Okay? Now, let me go to, I did a few of them. I'm going to cut this short, actually, because, just to keep, because I've done quite a few videos today already, and, I'm already at 8 minutes. This thing eats data, man, like it's nothing. And there's not enough at this library I can't even use it to load videos. But anyhow, Revelations page 21, or chapter 21, verse 8. But the fearful and unbelieving, okay, and the abominable, okay, that's what you see here. The fearful, those that flee from the noise, that are going to run, they're going to fall into the pit. Remember how I'm always telling you guys about that? People that are running. It's important to have faith, okay? That's what I'm doing. I'm telling you, you ain't got nothing to worry about, okay? But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers, the whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and liars shall have their part in the lake, which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. Okay? That's what I seen, you guys. Okay, there's a lot more you can read about weeping and gnashing of the teeth there. That's what I shared with you on, I'll show it to you again really quick here. Okay. Right here. All these. You might have to pause your thing to get all the numbers down. Okay. This is what I would say. Go ahead and read these, okay? I just wanted to read a few of them to you. I believe May is going to be a very powerful time, you know. I'm trying to keep a low profile here as much as possible. And, you know, I got all the scoffers and mockers out there that don't like me. That's fine, though, you know, because like Jesus said, they hated him first. And, I've seen things through some of those scoffers and mockers, too. Let me tell you something. I've seen things. I don't talk about all these things with you guys because I don't think it's neither here nor there. It's not going to help you knowing what I've seen, everything that I've seen, okay? What's most important is that you guys are ready for what's at hand now, okay? I've had things revealed to me what I know our government's been doing, like that cloning and stuff like that. I've seen it. I've literally met somebody in Florida, and then I met somebody in South Carolina, several people, and they all looked the same. Identical, except some of them looked a little older than the others. And they're kind of hidden out in places, but they're there. They're around us. They've been around us for quite a while, you guys. And Area 51, the government, that's not no alien-based thing. They've been experimenting on cloning and all that stuff out there. Trust me, they have. I don't even really like to get into all that because, like I said, it's not that important. The Lord's going to destroy all this, okay? He's going to destroy it. And everything that they try to do, it's all the devil, okay? But anyhow, you guys, that's all I want to talk about right now. And I'm going to load this video up, and you guys know about the teeth, how it's set in the USA, and I showed you how the sexual orgy thing I seen with the people with the black with the red streaks all in their hair. This is getting ready to happen, okay? When I say it's weeks away, listen, we're already in the middle of February, okay? So we're looking at March, April, May, you know. It's going to be right around there. I know it's around the 5th month. Now, whether or not, you know, some of the days are off on the calendars, it could be. But either way, I think we're weeks away from departing here, okay? I think we're getting ready to leave. Those that have been chosen to leave. And the teeth that I seen is, you know, they're getting ready. And people have had a lot of time. We've been warning people for quite a while. I've been doing this for a long time. And I mean, how long can you keep doing this, you know? I've done this now for several years. And, you know, the Lord knows everything that we've done. The sad thing is, I've been to many, many churches, and none of them were willing to help me in any shape or form, or even help me to get my message to the people. I've even been told not to tell them anything because they were afraid they were scaring the people. And they didn't even help in any shape or form, you know. So there's going to be a lot of problems with these churches. When I say none of them, not one bit. I even asked them if they could help me with work so I could keep doing what I've been doing. Nothing. They wouldn't help at all. And everything's happened exactly according to the way it's supposed to. I'd like to say something else. There's another person that has helped me here, and I noticed she listens to everything that I've been saying. Even like time when I told my football coach that the games were over. And I didn't even notice it, but she did. She goes, like you told your football coach, the games are over. Then I was videotaping something and just happened to be by a place called GameStop or something like that. GameStop, where you buy games. GameStop. Like, other words, the games are stopping. This is over. You know, the chains. See, I told you, when I was younger, I always heard that this corporation was going to destroy America. And then what are corporations called? Chains. Chains that bind us. Okay? Chains. They're all chains everywhere. And then what do people support the most? The chains. They're all going in the same direction, the same flow. That's why I said if I could find a mom and pop restaurant, that's where I would be. You know, and I can't find one. It's all chains everywhere. You know, and we have all become a slave under chains. These chains that bind us here. And it's all of the devil. Look around. It's, you know, the sign's on the wall. You know, when at Nebuchadnezzar, when Daniel revealed that writing on the wall, man, it's right in front of us. The writing is on the wall. You know? God bless you guys. We don't have long, and we'll be out of here pretty soon. I know some things. Like I said, when you separate yourself from this, the things that you start to understand, it's like becoming, like Jesus said, a part of the body. You know, we really truly are going to become a part, a part. You know, very, very close, and nobody's going to even see us disappear. We're going to be gone real quick. I'm looking forward to this, you know, because like I said, I'm really wore out from this, you know, sleeping in the front seat of the truck here. I'm grateful for it, you know, that I got a place to sleep in, you know, but I'm tired, you know. Where's you out, you know? Because even when I park someplace, I can only stay so long, then I got to move someplace, you know, or you're loitering, basically, you know, and it's not easy. This isn't easy. It wasn't as bad when I was moving constantly all across the country. But when you're trying to sit in one spot, it's a whole different story. You know, it's a lot different. But anyhow, I don't think there's much more time, and I think this is where I'm supposed to be. Because like I said, I started seeing on the tags 44. And I think this is where I'm supposed to be. Remember I told you I seen a flood, water flooding in, you know? And we know all the way through Mississippi to the Great Lakes, man, it's going to be opened up. It's going to be a waterway, you know? This is getting ready to happen, and we're getting ready to go. And like I said, watch that dream I had with the Indian there. I've seen a lot of visions and dreams, and let me tell you something. That was the first time that I heard about the Indian, and I even seen a movie once called, what was it called? Purgatory, where they were in the Western days, and they had that Indian that was guarding the gate. Actually, there was a gate, but there was no walls beside it. Nobody could go around inside it. They had to go through the gate. Even if they couldn't come back around, you know, there was no walls. It was just a gate. You know, and that's where he took them through that gate. But anyhow, there's, like I said, they tell you a little bit. And then when you separate yourself from the world and everything that they're telling you a little bit of, you get to see the bigger picture. You'll see the bigger picture when you walk away from everything that you're seeing. This is all a monopoly set up by the devil. This is all set up by the devil. Because there's a lot of land out there, but he's got everything monopolized to where everybody's like on a chain. You're a slave to this system. That's exactly what it is, a slave to this system. You don't even know it, but you're living according to being like on a chain. Because let me tell you something, when you drop off the system like I did, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel every place you go. You know, as long as you're moving from town to town and town to town, it's all right. But when you stop and you try to stop someplace, everybody's going to start looking at you. Everybody's going to start noticing you, especially if you're sitting there too long. You see what I'm saying? It's like where I'm at right now. This place is closed. And then if I go back to these other areas, if you sit there too long, you start to stand out. You know? It's the way it is. I don't think we have very much time because, like I said, when I opened up a post office box here, I tried opening them up before. I couldn't open them up nowhere. This was the only place that I was able to do it, and I went and I did it, and now I'm seeing these signs with 44 on the tags. I think I'm right where I'm supposed to be. I don't know if this means the 44 is the county number or something or what, but I do know there's going to be a flood coming through Mississippi. I guarantee you that. My dreams are true. God bless you guys, and look up, for our redemption draws near, okay? This is very, very real. We're about ready to get out of here. God bless you guys.